So have you ever dated someone with a speech impediment? Which speech impediment was it?
What? There was this, he wasn't my boyfriend. I never had a boyfriend, but I wanted him to be my boyfriend. And it was my friend. I'm not gonna say his name. Okay. But he used to stutter really bad.
Oh, wow.
So this is the boy, I told you before, he tried to take my virginity, but he had like a horse dick. And I was like, oh, no.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Yeah, he was humongous. And I was like, that will rip me apart. And even trying, I was like, oh, no. But he had, I was about to do it. No, Shay, are you trying to get canceled? He had a really bad stutter.
You were about to do this.
I was about to give you an example.
I don't think that's... You're not making fun of him.
Well, just imagine somebody trying to get you to be sexy, and he's like,
yeah.
And I'm like, take off. And I was like, oh, all my friends, like, we all knew him. So they would be like, you like, and I used to be like, he's so cute. Like, he's really sweet and cool, but
that was his one hang up and that's a big deal.
And I mean, he made a lot of women happy in his life, I'm sure. Yeah. But I know no one could get past.
No, because I'm almost thinking about him orgasming, and it's like,
oh my God.
Yeah, because that in itself is like a natural stutter, right? You know what I mean? So it's like, was that like a...
Probably pass out.
And I don't even want to imitate it because now I feel bad. But...
And you?
Wait, so I have another follow-up question about that. So, because this is hilarious. Did you guys do anything though sexually?
No, like we got, down to the let's try this. And I like literally my legs were like this. Yeah. Like it just wasn't no foreplay. It wasn't even that. Like I wasn't into kissing and stuff. So
I've never dated someone with a speech impediment, but my thought process was that someone with a lisp might be really good at oral sex.
Yeah, I used to have a really bad lisp.
You had a lisp?
I had a really, up until like 5 years ago, I went to speech therapy.
As an adult?
As an adult. I got braces and went to speech therapy, and I still have a very slight lisp, but before it was like, nothing.
Stop. Oh, wait. So, okay, this comedian's like clip kind of went viral because she was basically saying how like when you have a speech impediment, you don't know you have a speech impediment.
No.
You have to explain this more because I don't understand how do you not hear it?
Well, that's just like how funky people don't smell themselves, right? You get so used to hearing your own. When I heard it, I heard myself play back, like a playback of me just talking. And I was like,
who is that?
Like the voice we get over. Because, none of us think we sound like ourselves. But the thuffer and succotash, I was like, bitch. And so when I moved out here and got braces, I just started researching it, and my speech therapist had told me when I found her, emailed her and was like, I think I have a speech impediment, like, and she was like, you definitely do. And she said, well, let's go through this process while you have your braces, because their fix for that was to clip my tongue to shorten. I have a really long tongue. That's right. I do. I have a long tongue, and I used to tongue thrust. Well, like it's such a thing. Like always pushing on my teeth with my tongue, like sucking. Oh, because
almost like basically your mouth doesn't. I mean, your tongue doesn't fit. Your mouth,
yeah. Okay. So it would just like relax, and then before it was just a lot going on. This is a lot of self-work. But I did. I had speech therapy for like 3.5 years.
I'm just so impressed because as an adult to have to correct something like that seems so frustrating.
You know what's bizarre? All of these things, podcasting, acting, even singing, because I love to sing. I never wanted to do those things because of my teeth and because of my speech impediment. So I never saw a future in that for me. It was just like, girl, just do hair. Because just make everybody pretty.
Right.
Because I was not confident. And when I moved out here and I was like, well, I kind of need to fit into a mold a little bit more, and just coming from the hood, I looked good. But when you get to around other people in the plastic city of LA, it's like, bitch, we got to do something.
Yeah.
So those little things gave me so much confidence. And now I'm like on a TV screen near you.
Just suffering, succotash all day.
Again, look tired of your broken promises. That was me, bitch. That was me.
I'm so fascinated by this because, okay, so you know, like with singing, how like when you have an accent, you don't, and then they sing, we all sound the same singing. We don't have an accent when we sing. Is that the same with a, no, because you just answered that question when you sang like, what's her name? You still hear the speech impediment.
You still hear it because
she was like kind of rapping.
My
though.
S's were very,
No,
you like, go on. Everything was like, it was bad, girl. It's like, because you know when singing, you have to enunciate each word. That's why we don't sound like we have an accent when we're singing. Because some people do have an accent still when they sing. Yeah. I'll play a song for you.
Like Adele?
No, this girl called Corinne Bailey Rae. It's the song that was sung at my wedding. Yeah, she sounds... Did you hear that? I'm sorry. I couldn't control that. That was totally out of my control. Anyway,
that's me all day. Where it's just like all sorts of weird noises, and I'm just like, look, I don't know what's happening.
My body.
Okay, just keep going.
But yeah. So moving on.
Wait, one more thing. Because my real question about that was, and you may not be able to answer this because you're not on the receiving end, but I do wonder if, especially as...
I give great head. That was a question?
But who could say if it was better or worse because it was 5 years ago? So it's like, who would have had it then and now? Not now, right now, but just when you had it and when you didn't have it anymore. I wonder if it got worse.
So if what got worse, the head?
Because your list went away.
Well, I have my list. So the thing is, I still have the same size tongue, and I even have less room in my mouth, right? But I just have better control over my tongue because that's all speech therapy did, was just teach me. They literally have weights for your tongue, so you can strengthen your tongue muscle.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot, but
because they wanted to break my jaw because basically they said like my same kind of similar thing. I don't have a list, but like my tongue doesn't really fit in my mouth. Yeah, it's not long of any sorts. I just have small teeth, small mouth, I guess. I don't know. But like it's the same thing. So like you can see around my tongue where my teeth marks are.
Oh.
I see.
Oh, because it's just there.
And it doesn't fit.
But does it bother you?
No, it doesn't bother me. Now I have a list.
Now you feel like it's
it doesn't bother me at all. And so that's why I was like, no, thank you. You're going to break my jaw.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'll just be like looking like my dog now because she has no teeth. So her tongue just like sticks out. So that'll just be me.
Your dog?
Yeah, we had to pull like all her teeth. They're old. They're like 17. Which is like, I think 90 something in dog years or something. Yeah.
Can I share something with you?
Yeah.
I had a conversation with Shantae last night about being a dog owner, right? Because my best friend said to me, you better not give away another pet. Because when me and Shantae got together, I made her give away her English bulldog.
I never met that dog.
Good.
I did meet the bird.
Yeah. But he sounded like a pig all day.
Yeah, they can't breathe.
It was the worst experience ever. And then we got the bird. And then now we have Brooklyn. While we already have another dog. And it's just very stressful.
Well, and see, you're getting puppies.
Yeah, and the part that I thought was the worst was the potty training. So that's done, right? It's great. She doesn't have any even accidents. But I don't like walking a dog 3 times a day. It's a lot for me to remember to feed them twice a day. Shiva needs medicine, and we went to the vet the other day because she has like an severe allergy to pollen. Her vet bill was $800.
Oh yeah, my dog had surgery and it was like $3,000.
I'm not doing that. Yeah. Let me tell you something. Right now. I told Shantae last night, I was like, look, I know that people say pets are supposed to bring you joy, right?
I mean, they say the same thing about kids, but
yeah. And then everyone was like, and I was like, oh, I don't get that vibe from the pets. And I was like,
it's like 10%.
When you have your own, you'll understand. And I have my own, and I still don't get it. I'm just like, this is just extra stress, extra work. I mean, I get the hugs, and she loves me, but bitch, she's crazy. She stalks me.
It's a toxic relationship.
And at least with children, they get to grow. And you get to like go to graduations.
Those are the worst.
And
they're like 4 hours long.
And you get to like dress them up for picture day, and they get to talk and you teach them. But I feel like this bitch is going to be stupid for like the next 5 years with no reward for me. You know what I mean? I don't get a Mother's Day card. I can't even relate to other moms is when I try to jump in the conversation. It's like, bitch.
Oh, the dog
how
moms,
dare
the
you?
pet moms, yeah.
And it's like, she doesn't bring me enough joy. Y'all better not be in these comments. PETA? Okay, I take very good care of my animals.
I feel like there's already like an ad popping up for Brooklyn. Like, if you want this dog.
And she's a beautiful, beautiful dog.
Super cute.
And everywhere I take her, people just fall in love. But I'm just so overwhelmed with like, there's never a free moment anymore. Like my free moments just don't. I feel like I have a kid. Like I don't have a moment. I have to get in my car sometimes and just take a drive to nowhere. I just drive to Studio City and come back. I get McDonald's French fries. I'll be like in the car listening to music, and I'm like, this is like it's toxic.
And it's even harder with pets when you live in a place where you don't have direct access to a backyard.
Right.
So like my entire lifespan of having pets, it wasn't until we moved into our first house and they were like, let me see, that was 5 years ago, so they were like 10 at that time, 10 or 12,
so they were already
12.
old.
Yeah, I already had them for so long, and the apartment living or the condo, townhouse, whatever living is so hard with pets. As soon as we put in that doggy door, I don't even know where my dogs are half the time.
See, that's what I need in my life. Because this stopping and, oh my God, did you walk them? Like, you see when she came in, it's like, did you walk them? Who walked the dog?
Yeah.
No, I feed them.
No, and then when they're sick or they have diarrhea, I would be running down flights of stairs.
That's what I did with Brooklyn, because she eats everything.
Yeah. No, once you're on like a ground floor, you have a doggy door, you won't even think about it anymore. Like, it'll make your life so much easier, because my older dog, you go in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out all day. And it was just like, oh my God, I couldn't.
So we're the problem, because we have them in this not house. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm glad I got that out off my chest to somebody that loves me and they understand that I love my dog. I'm just really overwhelmed. I can't
wait for my dogs to die. Like, and I mean that in just like a respectful way, that like they're 17. I've had them since I was in college, and like I'm just tired. I'm tired of them. They're expensive. And granted, I did this to myself, but it's like,
did they get that old stink dog smell yet?
Oh, they always stink. And that's why half their teeth got pulled, because I'm not brushing these dogs' teeth.
Right.
Like, absolutely not. But once you like humanize them like that, then you also open them up to other issues too. Like,
yeah.
They're not brushing teeth out in the wild.
Right. But her breath stinks.
Yes. Yes. But I tell you, once we pull those teeth, the breath don't stink anymore.
Don't give me any ideas. They're going to be here like, why the fuck do your dogs not have teeth?
They were like rotted. They had to go. But
oh my God.
Yeah, but also my dogs had all these issues. We're going to the vet all the time until I changed them to a raw food diet. No problems. So that's another thing too. Be careful of that stupid science diet. Bullshit.